Hello, hello! Here we are again. Let me see if everything is set up correctly. I think most things look fine. Let me get my microphone. I need a new stand. If I get that next Twitch payout, I know what I'm spending it on. Right, let me see. Everything is working. Beautiful music, as always. Alright, we'll go into in-game audio. Alright. How's everybody doing? It feels like it has been a while. It hasn't been a while, but it feels like it has, weirdly enough. I don't know why. Because we did do that. Well, I guess last week we didn't stream that much because we had the video. The 1 month video. 2 month video. Let me adjust. So, of course we had to deal with that. And I couldn't upload because I was working on that video. Which actually took surprisingly short. I thought it would be more than a day. But we did it. Let me get a charger here. Oh, let me get my phone loaded up as well. Alright. Let me see. Alright, good to know. See, it's nice. I have my partner checking my audio for me. Then I don't have to do it. Because it's like the one thing that terrifies me. I've always said I'd rather have bad graphics than worse audio. Because audio is just like, I don't know, to me, your audio can be, or your graphics can be perfect, but if your audio sucks, like, no one cares. So we're in we're level 18 in the Barrens. Do I remember what we were doing? Don't look down there. I might have started a little mage in my free time. It's just Scola. It's just Scola, guys. It's nothing scary. We were doing Barrens apparently. Let me see what we're gonna do on this character. I'm assuming we were planning on doing all of this. Because it's all like level 15 material. I'm sorry, I just need the reminder of what we were doing. Aragomas died. No, so these are, yeah, we're pretty much at the dungeon quests here. Which we, of course, well, I'd love to do them. But I doubt that we'll get a group. And I'm not really, I don't want to look for a group, at least at the minute. Ezra's head, stolen silver. Stolen silver is never gonna happen, at least whilst we're at that level. This one we could do, this one we can do. This one's like a level 22 Thunder Lizard we need to kill, that's gonna take a while. Alright. This we can throw away, same thing as so fine, what do we have here? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna throw these away for now. So we can take all the quests here. I should do it in here, it's faster. We might do, at least not the grey ones, but we might do the green ones later on. The power to destroy, that is the quest for Ragefire. To retire. It's a... yeah, we're not gonna do Ragefire anymore. That's a good quest chain to do if you want to do Ragefire. The Guns of Northwatch, we're not gonna do yet. Because we're wusses. And it's a terrible quest. So which quest are we doing then? Let me think about it. We're gonna do the wanted poster. We're gonna do... where is the one that gives us the quest just to kill everything there? Is it not Gaslow who gives it? It is Gaslow, yeah, alright. Man. Let me get this set up correctly. There we go. Sorry. Man, I drank that cola too fast. The problem.
Hey there! Just passing through?
Today. Just passing through? Yes, we are. That sounds a little bit loud. Alright. Yeah, I need to get back into the groove. I haven't played since the last time we streamed. I mean, obviously, because I only stream this character. Or I only play this character when we are on stream. But... man. Oh. Good game. I've been kind of avoiding playing the games that I'm also streaming in my free time. I don't know if that's the way to go. It's to hype myself up for playing them again. But with this, I haven't played it in like a week. Because I've just hyping myself up. Watching some shitty like top 10s. What's the most difficult bosses, and it's always the wrong picks. Shit like that. You might say that's really shitty content. It is, but hear me out. It's quality content if you just turn your brain off. Actually, same with this stream. If you just turn your brain off for this stream, I think you'll be alright. You'll notice it's actually kind of fun stream. Ah, someone reached that. Level 60. Man, is that loud for me or is that loud for everyone? I remember also why I haven't played in my free time, because I broke my mouse and I'm on a shitty mouse now. And for someone like me, I'm like a heavy like mouse key binder. That sucks. Hey, what's up? Emily Wilson. 27. Is that the year you were born? That would make you 98 years. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Don't worry about it. Ah, we lost now. If you just heard my little speech, if you turn your brain off, you're gonna have an interesting time today. I should tell as well. I think I said it in the Discord already, but I'll say it again. By the way, we should just enjoy a little pot right here. I said it on the Discord, but I've got this challenge going on for the people interested. It's basically farm clips for me. Like get me good clips from this stream or any stream I do this week. I doubt the Warcraft streams will be the ones to clip because they're often more talkative. Yeah, but get me good clips. I'll post them. I'll make shorts out of them. I'll put them, whatever. The one that does the best numbers, I don't know, gets a present. There you go. And we're gonna do one every month. I mean, it depends. If it doesn't turn out good, then of course not. Is it lagging or is it not lagging? It isn't lagging. Okay, I thought it was lagging. I have it open on my second monitor. Looks laggy AF. Oh man. Good life. It's always, it's just every time I open this game back up, man. It's just pure relaxation. It truly is. Like, there is no game I think does that with me as much as this one. Just pure relaxation. And it's hardcore as well, that's the funny thing. Isn't this supposed to be the... Oh shit, we're gonna die. But that's the thing, I think you pretty much know when you're gonna die. So at that point there is no stressing anymore. It's the ones where you're not sure if you're gonna die. That's where you get very stressy very quickly. Like shooting a cannoneer who does way more damage on range. I thought it was a normal, what is it, a brigand? 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 I'm gonna say that that's the correct pronunciation. Dude, I still don't understand people who play Towden. Now, I'm gonna offend some of you guys, but... I mean, besides it being nature spelled in a weird way, what does Towden actually have? I mean, you're a cow. There's gonna be two of them, isn't it? It is, and it's a cannoneer as well behind it. I don't want to deal with that. Like, what does a cow bring? Another Towden with a shitty pun as a name?
I don't have enough.
I used to have this guild in Season of Discovery. And it would, all of the Towdens would be like tank beef. You know? Some shit like that. I don't know. I have the feeling that like all the other races, we can have normal names. But I'm racist against Towden. They're better on the barbecue than they are in the raid. And apparently there is like a secret quest that you can do if you're not a Forsaken that the Tauren give, in which they basically say like, yeah, the Forsaken suck. We don't trust those guys. I apologize. No, I do not. You're watching a Warcraft stream and you're not expecting burps? This one is on you. We're pretty fucked here. Is it a level 13? It is as well. So this is something interesting. I mean, if we can get, if it's a cannon, yeah, I would say if we can get this one out there and then that one, then we could sep one of them. I guess that's the approach we're going for. But then I need to line of sight this guy. It's two of them. Ah, fuck this noise. Oh, that sucks. That's the shittiest spawn. I believe if he's back there, it's quite easy to get him alone. Because it's, I think there's only two next to him. So you could kill and run. Alright. Oh. What's up with the viewers, man? I've been getting a lot of viewers. I don't know why on Twitch. I appreciate it though, guys. It's not me questioning you. It's just me questioning how'd you get there? You know? Nonetheless, I appreciate it.
I'm out of range.
How are we doing on the gear? I don't even know. We don't have legs, nor do we have a chest that's green. That's actually really fucking terrible. Really want to work on that. I know, if I'm not mistaken, there's a quest you get here eventually. It actually might be the Harpy Lieutenant one that gets you a chest piece. If that's the case, we might want to go for it. Even though I think I said last time, and I stand by that this is one of the most annoying questions to do because it takes so incredibly long walking up and down. Alright. Someone's texting. Wait, the game is pretty soft, so you can hear better, but alright, good try. We should mine this. We want to get the headpiece as quickly as possible from engineering. Like I said, I don't want to be one of those guys who has like 7 million pots and whatever, you know, when they're level 1. But I mean, not going for engineering just seems counterintuitive. Especially if we're gonna be in the areas we're gonna be in. Hey, that's kind of mean there, buddy. Don't do that.
Enough energy.
Alright, cool. Almost done. One more cannon here. Oh, this is Hassan. For the guy who now has to wait for this respawn.
Too far away. Don't have enough energy.
I think we just spotted them as well. That's fine. Last cannoneer upcoming. You know, the one good thing about the little break we had last week from playing Warcraft, that is we've got a lot of fucking wrestling experience. So that should be nice, that should be a good benefit. And we should benefit from it. Can something be a good benefit? Yes, it can be. Don't tell me how to English. I came up with the language of the English. Fart noise with my mouth. Apparently. It's such a sunny day. It's been it's been terrible weather, and what I mean with that is it's been good weather. Have you ever been in Europe at the East Coast? At the West Coast, I apologize. What you'll notice very quickly is that one day it will be extremely sunny, and then one day it will be extremely like rainy and whatever. Which of course makes sense geographically. But the thing that's annoying about that is that it just really fucks up. Like, you get headaches from it. At least I do. I get incredible headaches from it because your blood cells, they widen when it's a lot of warmth all of a sudden, to get all of the warmth out of your body, and that can cause quite bad headaches. I've been having these fucking headaches because it's been nice, and it's always so you get them when it's nice weather. That's the thing that sucks. You want to go out, you're like, ah, yeah, let's go out, let's go for a walk. Yeah, and then you just get headaches. So you have to be the party pooper. I mean,
Sure
I'm
could
saying
use your
terrible
help,
headaches
kid.
aren't that bad.
Keep it quick, kid.
It's like
I ain't got all
if
day.
you've had a good drink, you get a headache. That's equivalent to it. But I don't drink. I actually do not. That's an energy drink. Don't get it twisted, guys. Don't drink. Don't do drugs. Don't do alcohol. It's very bad. Very, very bad.
Time is money, friend. Have a good one.
Do we want to do some camouflage, which is the quest all the way on top here? This one right here. Do we want to do it? Yes and no. I don't know what level the mobs are there. Be honest, if they're like level 13, 14, we should absolutely do it, because it's gonna be packs of 2 the entire time. Doesn't matter like how you do it, it's always gonna be packs of 2.
Welcome to Ratchet. Hope you're looking for work.
It might be worth it. I mean, I have the feeling that if he stays in this shitty spot, we're just not gonna be able to do it. At least we would be able to do it, but it's just gonna take a lot of time. And I'd rather we actually do shit. So I think we'll try it. The reason we're walking, by the way, instead of flying, is because I want to see the trader right here that patrols this path. Ryan, follow the host. Thank you very much. I still think that's a weird thing that they call it a host on over on TikTok Live. I still think it's weird. You can see every little like thing a person does within TikTok. TikTok? Remember when TikTok came out and no one on the news could pronounce the fucking word? It's like meme. You know, like back in the day when people would be like, mem? What is this? A mem? A meme? No, mom. It's a meme. Get it right. It's a meme. I would use that voice, of course, because that only seems natural. Keep your eyes peeled for the trader coming up soon. If he's all the way over at the crossroads, I'm gonna be sort of miffed, but that's alright. I've been playing too much Red Dead Redemption in my off time. Oh, we're gonna do another Red Dead stream. We actually really enjoyed the last one we did, so we're doing another one this Wednesday. And on Friday, we do not know what the stream is gonna be, but if I had to presume, it's either gonna be Warcraft, because we missed last week's, so we're gonna do an extra one. Or... I think we decided against this. Did we? I remember thinking about it. And the reasoning I had was that... Wait, no, it's a damage less per second. No, it's not. Actually, no, this is good. We should go for that.
Glad I could help.
Get this in there. Slot that in there. Check this out. That's not good enough. Get it out. We should probably sell all of this junk. Small lustrous, bro. I'm too scared to fucking throw it away. Because you'll never know if you're gonna need it for some engineering bullshit later on. And it's gonna take 7 years to get. No health pots. Alright, that's fine. We continue. We continue down the road. Man, I love those. I think they should add more of those. I'm not sure to what they would add them because, you know, retail is retail. But the little traders that walk around the world, like if you actually look on the map to where traders are, there are some weird ones in the world. One of my favorite ones is, if you go over here, there's a blind guy over here who you can talk to as Horde, which is kind of cool because he is blind, so he doesn't know that you're Horde. He actually sells incredible shit here and health pots. And then also there's a really weird trader over here. That's just cool. That shit, they don't do that anymore. Well, they do it, but they don't do it like this, you know, where it's actually a part of the world and you're like, oh, what the fuck, there's a troll sitting here in Silverpine Forest selling some fishing supplies or something. That's cool. They don't do that. Same with this guy. You have one in Hillspread Foothills as well that wanders. It's cool. Also, as like a new player, it's like, oh, whoa, health pots. Actually a good weapon maybe for the first time. Like, if you haven't played like we are playing, you might get your first green there. I don't know. All I'm saying is it's cool. And they should do more of it. So we're gonna do Camouflage. It's gonna be a terrible questline. For the record, I want to have already said this. Or I know at least I've already said it, but I'll say it again. Terrible quest. Yet we're doing it, so guess who's the sucker? Should we go to Kadrak just to get that turned in? Probably. If this doesn't bring us to level 19 though, I'll be very, very upset. Alright. Now we get to play Auto Walk Simulator. So, how are you guys doing? How's life? Now I see you guys there all watching. How are you guys doing? How's the life? How's the kids? How are your neighbors' kids? I know you've been looking at them, you fucking perv. That's the best way to get viewer attention, right? Is just insult them to their face. Is it? I don't know, I missed that class in the Ninja's Guide to, or was it Masterclass to Streaming? But yeah, Friday is either gonna be Warcraft. It might be a Faceit stream, a CS Faceit stream. So it's gonna be very sweaty competitive CS. Because it's fun. Another thought I had, I was talking about this with someone else, is like doing a either a Red Dead or a Warcraft fishing stream. I think it would just be funny to do. It's kind of like a podcast-ish thing. But yeah. I don't know. It would just be good. Alright. I'm in the Discord. I always forget that I made a live channel so I could be in the Discord whilst streaming. And I always forget to actually join it because I'm a bad Discord moderator. Or I don't know, what do you call it? Admin? I mean, it's just, I don't know. I like Discord, but it's everything that's associated with Discord is just being like a nerd. Nerd is the wrong word, but you know what I mean. When I talk about Discord to my partner, it's like I'm putting on a fedora. And she hates my fedora. Dude, she hates my fedora. I bought a fedora. It was 300 bucks. It was like a Borsellini. It's a very expensive beaver hide fedora. And I'm not allowed to wear it. Imagine. Imagine that you're not allowed to wear it. Insane behavior. Yeah, fuck it. Okay, we'll get in here. Oh, I haven't trained swords. This sucks ass. Oh man. That is kind of a mess up on my part. That is that is such a screw up. Oh shit.
Too far away.
Shit. And now we're here doing this terrible quest. Oh man. Okay, can I like is there a low level here at level 13? We can do that. Alright, come here, buddy. Go away from him. Go away from him. Come on, they're all stacked on top of each other. Oh, you know what? Someone did this quest and ran away. That's the thing. It's all doubled up together. That's the problem. Alright, this one is walking away. This could be perfect. Alright. So just keep him top. Don't shoot him again. Don't go for the double shot. Easy does it. There we go. Alright. Slowly and surely we're grinding out our sword skill. You know what? For the first time in my life, I would like an intellect buff.
Isn't ready yet.
Also in the real life, but I don't know. Because when you're smart, you only see dumb people, and when you're dumb, you only see smart people. So I'd like that I'm dumb. Everybody's so smart around me.
I don't have enough energy. I'm out of
Curve
range.
dagger of nature spell damage. Incredible. Actually more damage as well. But we'll stick with the agility. We'll be basic bitches. We'll play rogue the way goal intended. What is our top level even right now with skills? Swords, it's 90. Fuck me. Alright. Oh, dude. Oh my god. His enemy spawned on top of me. Oh, fuck him. This is gonna be a blast to watch though, because I think they're gonna just fucking pounce on him. That's what I meant with like the shitty part is. Oh yeah, they're coming for him. He deserves this. He's not gonna die, he's a hunter, but he deserves this. He's using Reset XP, so he probably doesn't know. Oh, because I'm a prick, and I think that, you know, I mean, I have my tension about this. When men used to be men and didn't rely upon guides to play World of Warcraft. When men just walked to random places and figured out what the fuck to do right there and then. Nowadays everybody has their guides. Sometimes I feel like an old, grumpy white man. I do not like that as of now my evasion is on cooldown. But that's alright. Do you hear that bell? What up? That's my wife. Can you tell the stream why you're ringing the bell? Why are you ringing a bell? No reason. Was there actually no reason?
Yeah, I saw the bell.
I need to get closer.
Push that button. And then I did.
You know, I appreciate that. That's why I like you.
Oh, thank
A real go-getter. She sees a button, she presses it. That's why I love you. That's why you get a wife. You wanna say hello? All the Warcraft people just left over on Twitch. They're like, fuck, a wife? A woman? Couldn't be me.
Fair.
I don't know, I got you anyways.
What did you say?
I don't know how I got you anyways.
I don't know either.
You want to tell the story of our first date? You want to do that? Yeah, do that. Come. Tell the story of our first date. Whilst I play Warcraft. So I focus on the game, you focus on entertaining for a bit. Wait, are you in the frame? And you can be more in the frame. Do you want to be more in the frame?
I'll be like 1 centimeter. No, okay. Get nice and cozy.
There you go, okay.
Okay.
Tell the story of our first date.
Hold on. So we met.
Isn't ready.
So it's a great start. And then we chat with people. And so we did that, and it's like, oh, what did you do today? I went to work. And it's kind of boring, but he was like, oh, do you want to call? Because it's more fun. I was like, okay. And then we called for like 3 hours or something, I think.
Oh.
And it was really nice. We were just talking, and he played piano for me and stuff. So that was a great move. And then we met up that weekend, and this thing, this guy I would go on a date with, I wanted to do the same thing so that I could like make a better decision about which guy was the best
Too
guy.
far away.
Uh-huh.
Hell
Yeah, this is going great, yeah.
Yeah, and so I went to like the city that I lived in with every guy, and I would just take all of them to the same places. I think eventually the restaurant owner started like thinking, why have I seen this girl 3 nights in a row with 3 different guys? But then he was like, no, let's go to the city where I live because it's more fun. And well, that's what he said, but it was actually just because it was closer.
It was close.
for him
I was
go
like,
home.
if this date sucks ass, it's like a 15-minute train ride home.
So, but I didn't know that, of course.
But I
So-
did it. I made it up so it was spontaneous.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, no, let's go there, it's nice. So I was like, you know, sure, it will probably not be that different from the dates in my city anyways. So then we met actually in the train, like because my train was passing the station where you had to get in, so we already met there. And then when we got
You
to
want
the
to talk
city,
about the outfit?
oh yeah, we
I was
wanted
wearing an
to
incredible outfit.
have a very nice. So you decided that for all of our dates we should have like a themed outfit. So what was the theme again? I believe it was
I don't
like
remember what the theme was.
like IT guy or something like that.
No, I just remember that my outfit consisted of a huge black overcoat, which actually is some of the videos. I was wearing a full black suit, black turtleneck, sunglasses, and black overcoat. And also I had a huge beard at the time. It was like a proper
Yeah, and you were also
beard.
wearing sunglasses.
Yeah, so you
I
couldn't see my
basically
face.
just couldn't
Yeah,
see his
it was
face.
just like
Yeah.
beard, sunglasses, hair.
Yeah, so that was
Short hair as well at the time.
yeah, it was still short. But then once we arrived in the city, I was like, okay, I don't know any places here, so let's like you decide where we go. And he said, I know this awesome place that we can go to where I banked 5 of the servers. And I
Yeah,
was like,
it's a great move on my part.
why are you telling me this? If we're
Yeah.
if we're on a date, why are we going there?
Yeah,
But you were like, no, it's a really nice place. It's really
I got us a nice
food."
reservation.
Did you?
Yeah, I think I did.
I don't think you did.
I just remember, like, I didn't think about it, and I said, like, oh yeah, I boned some of the waitresses here.
Yeah. And I was like, why would you tell me that?
Yeah,
But then we went to this to this
a great
place.
opener.
Yeah, it was great. And we sat outside and it was pretty nice. And I was sitting next to him and we were just talking. And all of a sudden I like saw something in his hair that looked kind of like lice eggs. I don't know if there's a name for those. But like
Yeah,
it looked
lice.
kind of like the eggs that lice put on your hair. But I was like, I kind of want to tell him, you know, so
Yeah.
we can do something about it. But also I wanted to be sure that it wasn't like dandruff or like something like that. So So I looked up on my phone secretly while we were talking, like Lights X, to look at the pictures. And then I was sure that it was that. So I was like, hey, you're probably gonna hate me for saying this, but I'm just saying it so you can do something about it, but you have lice.
No,
And he did.
I did.
He did have lice.
I brought lice onto our first date.
Yeah, and he also gave them to me on our second date, but
Yeah.
that's another story. But then the date continued.
Uh-huh.
Where did we go after that? Did we go on a walk first, I think?
I always say it was McDonald's and then walk, and you always
I
said.
always say
So we
it's
went
walk
to
and then
like a
McDonald's.
fancy restaurant first. We only got coffee and then we went to the McDonald's, like
Yeah.
proper people.
But I think we went on a walk first. But anyways, the order, it doesn't matter. It's okay. We were sitting like near this lake. It's a really nice view. And I was just,
Beautiful.
we were talking.
It was against the seat of parliament. If you live in the Netherlands, if you know the seat of parliament, it was across the river from that, which is a beautiful lake.
Yeah,
And it
nice.
is beautiful old buildings and whatever.
And then we were just sitting and we were talking and it was nice, you know, he's a nice guy, he loves talking. And then all of a sudden he was like, hey, look over here. And then I looked at him over there and then he kissed me.
What a smooth guy. That could have been a rape charge. But or sexual assault at least. But so it's nice that it turned out the way it did.
Yeah, yeah, that's nice.
You
I
could have
liked
had a
it. It
fortune.
was nice.
But
Oh, well, you had money back then.
I did, and then I met you. This is true, actually. No, this is absolutely true. I had quite a lot of money, and then I met you, and I lost it
also
within
had
like
quite
a
a lot
year.
of money and I don't have it anymore.
That's true as well.
Yeah.
And then I decided to be a streamer, and then we don't
Yeah,
have
and then
any
he
money.
quit his job. Yeah, it's fine.
We're
Donate
okay. Donate,
money.
donate, so we can tell you more of these stories. But anyway, so that is.
But then
Oh yeah, sure.
we went into the McDonald's. And then he showed me a PowerPoint presentation that he made about
This is
why
true. I
should
forgot
date
this.
him or like
Oh,
why
I
we should
did
have
do
a
that.
relationship.
Yeah, I brought a laptop with
Yeah.
a PowerPoint presentation.
And the PowerPoint was pretty like nice, pretty alright. It was like I'm a musician, so I can write you songs and just stuff like that.
It's really
And
freaking
then
funny.
it ended with a bunch of pictures of like minions.
Having intercourse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which
Great sales pitch.
was not great.
Yeah,
the
I
rest
remember
of the
doing
PowerPoint
that.
was alright.
I think it was like 3 normal slides and then like 8 slides of minions having sexual
Probably.
intercourse.
I don't remember. I blocked that out. Then after that he was like, we were walking outside and it was nice, and he was like, I think you're coming home with me tonight. Very smoothly. And then I said no.
So for
Because I'm not like that.
the people who have been paying attention, I hope there aren't that many. But I hope it's clear to you that I thought this was a one night kind of thing.
I did not think that.
She didn't.
Also because the phone calls that we were having, they were so nice and we had so much talks and I was like, oh, this is
I
really
spent
nice.
time on one night.
Yeah,
well, I used to.
Apparently, I had never had like a one-night stand or anything like that.
She's
so
a normal person.
Yeah, I guess so. So I have only ever had like, I think my shortest relationship was which I guess is short. No, I didn't really.
But anyway, so
Not
I
like that.
completely messed up the first date. I was a complete ass, and she liked all of it.
Yeah.
And then 2 days later, I told you we'd get married.
Yeah.
And then 2 years later, we got married.
Yeah.
There you go. That's
And it
the
was
story
nice.
of how we got together.
Yeah. It was actually also fun because I think the first date was like on a Sunday, and then usually when you have like a date with someone, you send them a text and say, oh, fun, you wanna go out?
Oh yeah, no, we
Go
were
out,
totally.
whatever. And
We
he actually did send me a message like, oh, do you want to go on a date again? I was like, yeah, sure. And then he was like, I was like, yeah, sure, I could do like Friday, so that was like in about a week. And then he was like, how about tomorrow? I need to be in your city anyway.
No, this
for
was a
like
lie.
school or something. I don't remember. He was like, oh, I need to be there
Yeah.
anyway, so we can go out for lunch. So, and I think it was like also
I pretended
Yeah,
to. I
you said you
pretended
had
to.
like a meeting or
Yeah,
something,
I
don't
pretended
remember.
to have to go to a conservatory. When I didn't, I just wanted to see her, but I couldn't tell her that, of course. Also, because I think I didn't want to tell you like, hey, I just want to meet you because I was scared you would say no.
Aww.
Anyways, we were up the day after. Then I took a nap over at yours, and then we never really separated. It was terrible. We always, basically after that day, we always stayed together.
Yeah.
And then 3 months into our relationship, because
We
we're
actually
psychopath, we moved in together. We got an apartment.
But before that, I was basically already living with you and your dad because
Yeah.
I had like this. I was on a campus for my study that I was doing, and it was like the rooms there are horrible, of course. So I just spent all my time in you and your dad's house,
Yeah.
to the annoyance of your dad. Yeah, we were just always together.
Oh. There you go. That's the story of how we met, how I was terrible on the first day, and then got the girl anyways. Follow for more tips about how to get a partner. Right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah?
I think you.
Do you think I would be good with great relationships? I think I really would love to be a therapist, like a relationship therapist. I think I would be
once,
incredible.
I saw this like picture of an ad outside, and it was like a guy saying, "If you give me money, I
Yeah, I think that's great. I would do the same. Yeah.
And say that you're right.
That's
and
incredible.
They are wrong.
It's like for the people who just care about Warcraft, it's like being a healer in Warcraft Hardcore and deciding who gets to live. It's just incredible the power you hold in your hands. You can let relationships fall apart. That's terrible, actually. I'm
Yeah,
sounding like a psychopath more and more.
Yeah, shouldn't be your goal as a relationship therapist, I guess.
Do you think
Well,
men
but
get into?
what we should do, you should be a relationship therapist, and I should become a divorce lawyer.
There you go.
And
I
then
think
we
a
have this
great. I
business.
think a great. Sorry, well, I think that like. Do you think men become relationship therapists so they could like get girls?
No, I should hope not.
Am I
You
weird for
think so?
thinking this? Yeah, certainly I'm thinking this. Now we're talking
Yeah.
about it. That seems like a possibility.
It shouldn't be.
I don't know. It kind of makes sense. Who wants to deal with people? Like, I don't want to deal with relationship troubles. Look, I mean, luckily we don't have that. No, we do. No, normally we don't have them, but I think I wouldn't want to deal with like other people's relationship problems. Like, even like that's even worse, because you don't get like benefit from it. Like, what man is there solving another couple's problems if he doesn't get like a reward after that?
Well, he gets paid.
Yeah.
Is that not enough of a reward?
Yeah.
Enough energy.
Do you think therapists for people with mental health problems become therapists so they can meet girls with daddy issues?
Yeah.
No!
Yeah. Actually, yeah, I did. There was that one Dexter episode about how he killed a therapist that convinced all these old like ladies to kill themselves.
Oh.
So I think that I mean that's Dexter. By the way, terrible series. Just pissed everyone off. Season 1 was fun. Don't even pretend that there were good seasons after like season 2. Okay, maybe the Trinity Killer saga. Have you ever watched Dexter? And then my cat after Dexter.
But not that Dexter.
Well no, he was named after a saxophone player called Dexter. And then my other cat is called. Well, this isn't the other
Baby.
cat. This cat is very, very adorable as well. Look at this fluffkin. Cats were good for views. Come on, make her meow. Make her meow.
Do it, baby.
Do cute
it.
things. Do cute things.
Oh, you're scaring yourself.
I petted her.
Yeah,
This
too
cat-
enthusiastic.
This cat, I swear to God, will run away from anything.
Yeah,
She doesn't love me.
Yeah.
She doesn't love me. I don't know why. Well, but the weird thing is though, when you're gone, she loves me. And I give her food and everything. And I pet her. I pet her more than you do.
I don't know if that.
But she naps at your side of the bed.
Yeah.
She like, but then when you're gone, like, if you're away for a week or something,
Yeah, 'cause then
she
she has
stays
no
with
other
me.
Please,
option.
friend, go
you
easy.
think it's like
Walk.
that doesn't make me like any like now that makes me sad. She only loves me for like because otherwise she has no one. Is that the point?
Yeah.
That's incredibly insulting. I don't want her anymore.
Hey!
I'm giving her away. Hey guys, who wants a free cat?
No, we're not giving her away. Also, I don't think people would want her because
She's really annoying. Yeah, she is really annoying. But
really sweet.
she's really sweet and annoying. By the way, update on the doves that we have on our balcony. They're doving.
Yeah.
We have 2 doves living on our balcony that
They have
now
a
have an
nest.
egg. They have like a nest.
And
What's a trio of doves?
well, I haven't seen the third one a lot lately. so
Yeah,
maybe
they
that
had
was
like
a
at one point
one-time
they had
thing.
like a trio one time, and now they're with the 2 of them again.
Yeah.
But they have a new place, which is like normally they sit like just under our window, so we can't see them and they
Yeah,
can
they
see us
sit
when we're
like
in the
just on
kitchen.
the ground or on
But
like the edge of
Nowadays
the
they
balcony.
sit in the window, like, and I mean in the window because we have that window open often because we cook and whatever.
Yeah.
They're actually sitting in an open window, basically, which is kind of interesting. The way I make it sound now, it sounds like they're inside the house,
Yeah,
but
they're
that's
not
not. They're
inside the
not.
house.
They're not inside
It's
the
like
house.
a small window and it opens like this.
Yeah,
like
it's above the door.
closed. Wait, it's closed like this, and then it's like open. And when it's open, they like sit on top of the window.
I'm sorry,
And
I
they
need
look
to do
into
one
our
of these.
kitchen. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my.
Can you get me a
Okay.
Kit Kat?
Can I get you a Kit Kat?
Can you get me a
Still
Kit
have
Kat?
Kit Kats.
I have
Do you
one
wanna
Kit
try
Kat.
one of those like brownie things that we bought?
Do I want to try a brownie thing?
Yeah,
Sounds like it has marijuana in there.
it does not, as far as I am aware.
Give me one of the brownie things we bought.
It might have no.
It might
If
have.
it
Well, the way you
does-
said it was like,
No,
you
but
want to
if-
try.
Yeah, no,
It's like-
because it's like we haven't bought these before ever, so I want to know if they're nice.
This person, unironically, is the like you. Okay,
Me?
you got upset
Yes.
because I showed you a video clip of someone's like a feminist in Red Dead Redemption smacking someone. You got
Yeah.
upset because you
Yeah.
couldn't vote.
Yeah.
Then, wait, I had a great point to make with this.
Yeah, I don't know what your point
Oh,
is.
then so you said like because it's like sexist and they couldn't vote, and you got like
No, well, he was like, I'm gonna show you a video, and I was like, is it going to be sexist? Because I was in a mood, and he said, no, it's the opposite. Which I
I need
guess
to
he
show
said
the
because
video.
there was like a woman who was beating up a man, but she was saying,
Wait.
like, I don't exactly remember what she was saying, but she was like, let me vote, let me vote, let me vote. I will keep saying this as long as it takes. And I was like, that's so sad.
Okay, so besides that just being weird,
That's not weird.
it's not weird to get
normal.
upset at, but it's like a weird thing. Okay, so I'll show you guys the clip. Wait, watch this. There we go. Display capture. That's. But I put it on top of the game capture. There we go. This is the clip we're talking about.
Mind your step.
Sorry, mister.
So he
My
gets
mistake.
robbed and he
Please.
walks.
No! Oh, you bastard!
That man just robbed.
Let me vote. Let me vote. Let me vote. I can say this all day. Let me vote. Let me vote. Let me vote. I will say this for as long as it takes. Vote. Let me vote. Let me vote. Let me vote.
But also, that's the thing that
Sorry,
got you
mister.
upset.
My mistake.
Well,
Please! No!
I'm just
that
saying.
was the thing that pushed me over the edge.
Yeah, you were upset. But I just mean like that's not okay. Anyways, so you got upset about that because sexism and whatever it exists. Okay, it sucks. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and then you said like men should take more shrooms because then they get sympathy or empathy. Sorry, empathy.
Yes.
Which weirdly is sexist because it would infer that men don't have empathy.
Some of them probably don't. Some women probably don't either, but I
My 99% view base, which is all male, disagrees with you.
Okay, I don't see anyone in the comments saying they disagree.
Please, someone, please save my hide.
Don't do it.
I'm sleeping on the couch
Don't
otherwise.
do it. You will never get a girlfriend if you do.
Do it.
Don't do
Help
it.
me out,
Don't
boys.
do it.
Anyways.
Do you want a Kit Kat for a brownie?
I just take both.
Oh,
I just
okay,
take
we're
both.
being fancy today.
We're just being a little bit fancy today. I'll take both. There you go. That's how you do it. Anyways, follow me for more tips on how to get a wife or a husband. I would be a great guy to go on a date with as a guy. We'd play Warcraft all day. See, but that's the thing, you know, I would be full on gay if gay men played more Warcraft.
It's your last one.
It's my last one, but it's a Kit Kat and a brownie. Should we do a live taste test of a brownie?
Brownies mini by Sunday.
It's a mini brownie. Wait, show it to the camera. I can't show it enough. Belgian chocolate. Holy shit.
Because we don't have any sponsor.
I would hate a brownie sponsor.
Why would you hate that?
No.
Maybe we would get free brownies.
Yeah, but that's the point. I don't want to get free food because I will eat that much of it that it will make me like the moment I get a Red Bull sponsorship, I would never drink Red Bull again because I would drink too much of it, which I already do anyways. But then it's free. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like a good deal.
Well, but sometimes when it gets closer,
Yeah, I take the money. I would like one of those, you know, like those streamers who have like a fridge in the back with like a monster mini fridge and does all the monster cans. They never take one out. I want one of those. I don't want a Gamerships one. I don't think I work with Gamerships or some shit like that.
I don't know what that means.
It's like, I believe it's like a protein thing to build muscle, but it's like kind of marketed towards gamers. I don't think it would work for me. I think people would look at... Okay, that's just mean. You kicked my arm! Assault people, call the cops. Don't do that, please. How long do you think it will take to we get dogs?
Well, I was being very good and saying my city, this, that, and then you just started naming places.
They know I live in Rotterdam.
Yeah, but you don't have to tell people that. They don't need
Alright. Well, it's a big city. Go and find me. I'll give you a kiss.
our address is
Don't do that.
postal code, house number,
Fucking someone pranked me.
what
You know,
social security number.
someone is making like an edit of a stream I did. It was a really funny edit they're making. But anyways, they basically they suddenly just texted me. It is a nice brownie, by the way. They suddenly texted me out of nowhere and they were like, "Oh shit, you show your postal code and your address and your like birth certificate, not my birth certificate, but some shit like that." But he texted me out of the blue saying that shit, and then and this is the worst part. I kept calling him and he didn't pick up. What an ass! Like, it was an incredibly good get fucked moment, but it really messed me up for like an hour.
Hey, how you doing? Keep it real.
I'm an idiot.
Blood and thunder.
I like how the
Victory.
I like how she does it. Little movement.
Hello. Okay, I'm going.
We should stream more together. Why are you never in my streams?
Loktar. Speak some
Yeah, that's true.
Go with all.
Like it's my decision.
You're saying it's like you're not living in the same house as me. You can walk into my door. You often walk into my door. You don't want to disturb me. I'm your husband.
But sometimes I
Potential customer.
really open and shoot.
you wanna hear the worst part about that? I told her that if she's with friends and I'm talking too much to her friends, she should be allowed to tell me to fuck off. She can't do that. And the reason she can't do that is because she can fuck off when I ask her when my friends are around. There you go. There's a truth bomb. That's so true. Yeah, that's so true. Suddenly the 17 viewers, probably 7 of which are bots, agree with me that every time I'm with a friend, you spend time here, you're like, you make me feel bad for asking you like, hey, can I have some time with this friend?
Well,
But I want you to be able to tell me like, hey, fuck off.
I just look sad when I leave your room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a manipulate. Yeah, but that's.
Not faking it, like so that you, to be honest, not hiding my emotions.
I think you should.
You know what? Sure.
I think you should always pretend to be happy.
I'll be just like a big smile, and then you see like tears rolling down my face.
6 of these. I don't know. 16 people in here. They're enjoying you. Wait, okay, that sounds really weird. You please don't enjoy my wife, people. Please don't. 6 of them left immediately. Yeah, don't enjoy my. I don't understand. I think it's like bots on Twitch or something, because sometimes it just.
Well, maybe it's people who are like pro, so I don't know how Twitch works.
Yeah, no, sweetheart, that's only a TikTok thing. You're doing great. You're doing great, baby. I'm not allowed to say babe.
No, you're
Angry. No, you're not.
How dare you?
Apparently, I'm not allowed to say it because it's like babe. That's what you don't like.
It sounds whiny. Like in the beginning of our relationship, you would call me babe, and you would be like, babe.
I wouldn't go babe. That's terrible. Fuck you.
I hated it so.
Good morning, Cibics. I see you there, grinding fish, aren't you? What the fuck is he doing on TikTok?
to me.
He's an adult Polish man.
We don't know that.
I know that.
Purple needs some headpads. Okay.
I do need some headpads. Oh! They added a thing. It now shows TikTok in my live feed. I don't have to have TikTok open all the time. Oh my god! Thank you. Thank God. I don't know why I'm thanking God, but they didn't have that, so I would always have to have that screen open so I could see if there's people texting. But I do need some headpads, please.
I already did it.
I needed some more. By the way, he isn't Polish. He's Ukrainian. That's Thailand. Now that feels politically charged because everything to do
Oh,
with
do
it
I
is
have a
political.
deal for you?
I just took a random Eastern European nation. Don't get
Right
offended,
back.
please. Is it better now?
I got the best deals anywhere.
I still don't understand TikTok. You're a TikTok fanatic. You are. Yeah. Sleep with
Glad
the
I
cat.
could
Night,
help.
boys.
I'm his money friend.
You will be.
Yeah, I know. That's alright. Do you like clam meat?
Keep it real.
That sounds disgusting.
You don't like clam meat? I don't know. I won't cook tonight.
Which world are you
Oh.
in? You're away.
Oh, what world are we in?
No, the map looks different than the one I'm used to.
No,
Yes.
we're playing World of Warcraft.
Yeah, I know.
This isn't Red Dead Redemption.
No, but like,
This
come
isn't
on.
Trove.
You're being mean.
We're in Orgrimmar.
I've never been there.
We have been there.
Never been
I
there.
know we have been there because I remember doing the crossroads with you.
I don't remember this place.
Maybe you just don't remember. Have you thought about that? Is that a possibility?
Perchance.
Don't say perchance.
You can't just randomly say perchance.
Yeah, you can. You just did. Upsets me a little bit. It's alright.
I'm sorry. You're too bad.
Dude, farm some clips out of this. We need to farm clips because I did a short recently and it was incredible. So say something spontaneous. Spontaneous? That's a clip right there. Spontaneous.
I'm dying of laughter.
No, it feels fake.
Or
We need to act better. Okay, let's do it again. We need to farm some clips because it's spontaneous. Spontaneous. Ah man, someone clip that. Someone clip that right now. It's actually insane though, because the weird thing is, because we did the Red Dead Redemption stream, and that game is so that everything you create, it gets 1 million views, because people are like, oh, it's just something, the Red Dead Redemption, because that game was incredibly good, is incredibly good. So people are like holding on to it for dear life. Like if they see any kind of content, they need to snap it up. Yeah, it's like imagine they only release like Lego sets once a year, and it's a very shitty Lego set. But every Lego nerd is like, oh dude, it's time for the Lego bird set that comes out this year. Oh, it's a dove this year. Holy shit, oh, it goes well with the raven they did last year.
oh yeah.
She hates this thing.
How you do it, man?
I'll go back to his
Been
phone.
seeing ya. Stay away from her.
You're not allowed to say sure or
Who
not.
you be?
She's the reason I quit smoking.
Later.
But, we, guys, you have this
Be
person to
serious,
thank for quitting
son.
smoking. Imagine how much fun I could be. And then think about how much fun I am. All because this one. We didn't have gouge yet? We have gouge. Why do I have 2 gouges? I don't care. Give me this, give me this. I'm not going for Fang yet, not going for ambush, garrote, exposed armor. I don't care about any of these because we're doing PvE bad content. Alright. So we should go back to that country called Silverpine Forest. And it is a country. You're grabbing a phone? Why? She's getting so bored by just talking to me. She's like, dude, I'll grab a phone to make this more interesting. I'm gonna watch some TikTok. Check.
You want me to watch your stream on TikTok?
Yeah, check it out. I've never seen how it looks. That's terrible. Oh, but you're just using your live feed? Oh, that's terrible.
Ho ho.
You can see it there, or you can go to only watching lives and you can scroll there.
Interesting. I don't get it.
It's okay.
I just don't. I don't understand. I'm too boomer brained for it. Wow, man.
Ew, why did you make that sound?
I don't know what it was. Was my mouth doing a weird thing?
Ew.
Like, you don't like that sound? Well, I'm gonna make them ejaculate. You don't know what people are watching. My little Timmy, this one is for you. I don't know why I call him little Timmy, that's kind of weird. I'm taking this sapling over. And I think actually like I might call it quits there. That's a very short stream. Not today. I do want to do some recordings. We'll do some recordings together. Yeah, for the Binding of Isaac.
Apologies in advance for what you're about to witness when you see this.
Oh, why do you think it's a recording? I'm gonna edit you out. That's oh, yo, I love my wife. I need some health pads.
Again.
Ow.
Was that painful? Oh no, he died. Come back. Come back. Too soon. It's okay. I'll take. Oh.
No, no, I'm fine.
He does that way too often.
I do that way too often. I pretend to die and wait till she says, "Oh no, he died," and then I go, "Well done." That's a joke. That's an inside joke. You don't worry yet. Alright, good to ask. COVID. We're just gonna be waiting here a little bit. We got 4 likes. What? I feel like such a fat fuck eating on stream every time.
You should start making those like mukbang things. They're called.
I never understood those. That's such a, is it still a thing?
I think so, but some people found out that there were like a few mukbang streamers that were being forced to do it.
What do you mean they were forced to do mukbangs?
They were literally like they had like an abusive boyfriend or whatever that was forcing them to do it. I don't remember like which ones it was because I don't really watch those things, but I saw a few videos saying, "Oh, the situation with so and so. It has been revealed that
Eat on camera for me." Bam.
yeah,
I mean, abuse isn't funny, but yeah, I guess that wasn't that funny.
it's okay.
You want to talk about it? You want to talk about that you just dropped something?
No.
Don't worry, she'll get a mukbang out tonight, guys. It's a joke. It's an abuse joke. Those go over well with the World of Warcraft crowd.
Ah, do they?
Yeah,
I am so good at World of Warcraft. It's insane.
you never want to play this game with me. Every time I say, "Can we play World of Warcraft?" you say no. Then you say, "Can we play Baldur's Gate?" I say
Yeah.
no, and then we just don't end up playing any game.
Yeah, well, you end up playing World of Warcraft.
I end up playing World of Warcraft, and you don't.
I end up doing whatever.
Something like.
Why don't you want to play Baldur's Gate?
I didn't like it.
No, I didn't like World of Warcraft.
She once said, and ironically about World of Warcraft, "I don't understand the point of this game. It's just doing the same, like going somewhere, killing a few things, and doing that over and over again
Yeah.
in new places." I was like, yeah, but it's incredible. It's the best go over, like, it's about gearing, and it's about the experience. And for a first-time player, it's such a great game. And you hated it. Like, you hated the main questing and all, anything about it.
It was just like, yeah, like you said, go to this place, walk for 3 hours.
Also, I
kill
forced you to
this
be a
amount
healer,
of
I think. You were a
Yeah.
priest.
Yeah.
I didn't force her. Actually, I gave her a few choices.
You did, but I also wanted to be a priest because.
And then she got
Why not?
upset. Ironically, when I said like, "Oh, please heal me," she would get upset.
Yeah.
Like, it
because
was
you were
like
heal me, and I was already doing it, and you were like screaming at me.
like in any game ever, you will where there's a healer, you will at one point scream to the healer, "Oh, heal me, I'm almost dead." It was hardcore as well, I think. So it was like,
And I'm a healer, I will
you know?
just not heal you if you scream at me. To teach you some manners.
this is what I mean.
You will
But
have
it's
to
about
say,
like
"Please
adrenaline,
heal
and she
me,
is like, "You don't need any
please."
heals. You don't need any heals. You don't need any heals." But like, I don't know. Like, you have to understand that I'm taking the damage. You're in the back lines. You're just enjoying your little corner and healing and
but
healing, and I'm there
I
like
think
pouncing and whatever.
But that's also a reason I found it boring, because you were just doing everything, you know?
But you wanted to be a healer. That's
You
what a
wanted
healer
to
does in
be
this
a
game.
healer.
I gave you a wand.
Yeah,
It
it was a really nice one.
was a really nice wand.
However, Baldur's Gate.
I hated Baldur's Gate. I thought it was a terrible game.
Still don't know why.
I just didn't like it.
You only liked the fighting phase.
No, also I just didn't like Baldur's Gate. I like D&D. I didn't like Baldur's Gate.
I really liked Baldur's Gate.
I just didn't like Baldur's Gate.
And
Fucking
you
sue me.
deleted it off of your laptop, so I couldn't play it anymore. Well, I mean, you didn't do it, so I
Yeah,
couldn't
that's
play it,
a
you
wrong
did
move.
it, and then I couldn't.
Probably because I needed to install something else. It's a big game.
Probably.
And it's a
But
shit
still.
laptop. It wasn't a good game. Baldur's Gate. Well, sorry, it was a good game. I just didn't enjoy Baldur's Gate. Let me put it like that. Are you like? Yeah, put her in there more. Put her, wait. I'm doing this. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna have pizza sent over to our house. What? Yeah, I saw. She's texting me that I'm stupid. Not in a fun way.
I think sometimes we're like too childish.
No, it was in my vows or your vows.
Oh.
Did we both say it? Or we're like, we'll stay children forever. Which I think is a very bad way to go into adulthood and to.
Well, I was at this couple's house on Friday, and they were both
No, you can't be
at
childish.
least 70. Well, I know the husband was like
Okay,
in his
Jesus
80s.
Christ.
I'm not sure how old the wife was.
Moira
And
said,
they said it
Moira,
was
okay, for the
very
people who do not know.
mature.
Okay, for the people who don't know. I'm a composer, I'm a musician, she's an artist. She makes art. And she was at an old art couple's
Yeah.
house. And one was an architect, one was
the
a.
husband was an architect, and the wife was just a visual artist. And it was really cool, and they showed me like their workspace, and it was really nice. And they were also really nice.
And they were childish.
They weren't childish.
Oh, I thought that was your point because we're
No,
talking
my
about being
point was
childish.
that they said that I was very mature for my age, so that I'm not childish. Yeah,
Fair enough.
I got you there.
But yeah. What?
Nothing.
You're looking at me
I'm
weird.
just saying, I got you there.
You did get me there. You know what I got you there?
Those people, like, I think for us, like, if you grew up with like electronics and whatever, it's very normal. But the husband was bringing me home, and I put on Google Maps just so that we knew the way, and I put on the voice so that it's like, in 300 meters, turn left. And every time it would do that, he would like look at it like it was magical, and he's like, wow.
That's cute.
We used to just have cards. And I was like, yeah, that's really, it was just, he was really amazing.
I don't think I've ever used a card in my life. I'll be honest. Like a card, a map. English. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I've never
I've
mapped a
used
day in
maps
my life.
life.
No, I've used them, but not for car, like road trips.
No, not for a car.
Well, if
I've
we.
used them for like sailing.
Levi the Penguin says, I have.
What? For
Whilst
what?
driving a car. Levi, I know you personally, I know you don't drive.
Yeah, but maybe he was reading the car. The
Oh, holy
map
shit.
for
Yeah,
someone else
actually,
driving.
sorry. Yeah, that might be true.
Maybe he was the navigator.
I
Used to,
was-
when I used to be a Girl Scout, we used to.
But you were specifically like a water scout.
Yeah, but in the winter the boats needed to be out of the water for maintenance, so in the winter we were just normal scouts.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have our boats anymore. But we would like go camping and stuff. And also
I've done
while
that with Scanning as
sailing,
well.
they also
Yeah.
we would use a map to navigate.
But for driver,
good.
yeah, exactly. I don't know. I think that maps are overrated. I just go by instinct.
Oh, do ya? Okay.
Dude, to be fair, sometimes I'm amazed by me and some of the boys were playing Sea of Thieves a while ago,
Mm-hmm.
like the pirate game. And we were like, I was just thinking about like how fucking incredible is that those guys back in the day knew where to go.
Yeah.
That's I guess my whole
No, but
wow
no, I
point.
get that because I was really wondering about because also.
We're doing stars, right? That's the whole idea, is that they're following certain stars.
Yeah, but they also had maps, like.
Of course. But then you have to imagine that it's like a map and you have to go like 7 days in that direction.
Yeah.
That to me is like, how the fuck do you not get like on the 6th day? Don't you go like, you know, I really hope we took the right turn there. Like, I really hope we're going the right way.
Yeah, I suppose.
That's something that fucks me up.
Yeah,
I can't
but a
imagine
lot
that
of-
being like a.
I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of things were like, you wonder how did they ever do that, because it's so normal for us nowadays that you're like,
Yeah.
how? But I would really want to try out like living for a certain period of time
I am
without
forsaken.
all, like electronics and stuff.
I
and
would-
just
No, I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. She wants to go to this place in France where you can't have any electronics. And I told her I would rather die.
well, there's computers there.
That you have to get internet via cable. I'm not doing it. The reason I'm not doing it is because
What?
yeah, I'm a terrible person. I'm not. I don't know. I guess I need to be on a computer once a day. The last time I was without my computer was in Paris, some time ago.
You brought your laptop with you?
Anyways, I brought my. We were there. Yeah, but I didn't have like my setup, you know. And I got like incredibly sick. I got like the
You
flu.
got sick because you
Wow.
didn't have your computer.
Well, I'm
with
just
you.
saying, 1 and 1 is 2, you know, like.
I'm gonna steal your charger.
That's alright.
My phone is
I
too
just
for
think
time.
that, like, I'm making a fair point. I never knew you could get up here, but that you can is actually kind of sick.
Ah,
Look
do
at
it
this.
again.
Can you get it?
Wow, you should
Oh.
jump onto that, like,
Sack.
yeah.
You want to talk about my left nut incident?
Do you want to talk about
I want
that?
to tell this story. Correlation doesn't mean causation. Hey, what about you? You call he unironically. We called today. For the people who didn't know Levi, he's a good friend. He was the best man at my wedding. In any case,
He was
doesn't
also
matter.
the best man at my wedding.
Anyway, this motherfucker unironically called me today and at one point during the call said, "The streamer," with air quotations, which is such an asshole thing to do. Anyways, well, I want to make a point. I don't remember what it was.
You were wanting to talk about
From my left nut incident? Oh, they get a kick out of it. Yesterday we were doing groceries, so we were driving. I was driving. And I stopped the car and I had my phone in between my legs whilst driving because I know I'm not a normal person. So first I thought I shat myself the entire drive there because it felt really weird because there was something in between there. I, of course, like 2 seconds after I put my phone there, forgot I put my phone there. Any case, so my phone was there, and then
Oh my
no,
god.
was that my thing? Oh,
Yeah.
Then after that, I found my phone and I pulled it a little bit out from my pants. It was like on the edge of the seat. It came crashing down on my nuts, and it hurt like hell. And the
What
thing
is
is,
it? Goodbye.
you know, I went like, oh, fuck me. And
Victory
she
for
started
Sylvanas.
laughing, and I said, "What? No, wait, I'm telling it wrong." Because it was the funny thing was that it was like, oh, I said I hit my nuts, and it wasn't even that funny of a joke. Yeah, like it would be okay for me to hit my nuts for the good joke, and that's what broke you. I don't know. I guess I'm just telling you guys that my left nut is broken for a while. So if you're wondering on the OnlyFans. What? It's a joke. It's a joke. We don't do any of that degeneracy. We just burp and fart on stream because we think that's funny.
You're gross.
I'm playing Warcraft. There's nothing grosser you can do. Like you have to be a disgusting little piglet when you play this game.
Yeah.
No OnlyFans. I
I learned
apologize.
that from the South Park episode.
Yeah. Good job, actually. Good job. You remember the name of the episode? It's a very good name.
I know it was something with love and war and craft but it was something. What was it? Craft.
Make love, not
yeah,
Warcraft.
Make love, not Warcraft.
There you go. Best South Park episode by far. I bet that if you now look at the best South Park episodes, it has to be up there.
I
Like
do think it's like the most watched one.
best South Park episode ever. Let's see what's in here.
The top 25. Made
It's a
by
random
Games Radar.
Imagination Land. Kind of a good one. If they don't have Warcraft in here, I don't think they will.
I think
Oh, at 8, make love or make love, not Warcraft. Such a good episode. Such a good fucking episode. And I think South Park has gone downhill, like, a lot. But that was such an incredible episode. Because back in the day, you didn't watch at the time, but when South Park episodes like released, they were like a topic. They were like a big thing to talk about with your friends. You were like, holy shit, have you seen that South Park episode about...
because it was always like very...
It was always very like in the moment. It was, and it just... Nowadays, I don't think they really do that anymore. Or it's that everything is so everywhere that no one cares about South Park anymore. But it used to be really cool. It used to be a really awesome, like, thing. Yeah, it would be a lunch table thing where you would be like, did you see the Scientology thing they did with Tom Cruise? And everybody would be like, oh, what? And then you guys then everybody would keep each other updated on like how that lawsuit is going and whatever. And half of the time it would be bullshit because you're children and you have no fucking clue what's happening. But it was, no, I miss that good old time. I don't think there's any like good comedy cartoon anymore. I would go as far as say that.
Well,
like
I do like The Sims.
Simpsons is good, but is it as good as it once was? Is it still like? I'm not talking about like the same with Family Guy. People hate on Family Guy. Family Guy is a good show to put in the bag if you're having good. I mean, it's a good show to watch if you like. You don't really care about good content.
This had better be good. Embrace the shadow.
But to pretend that it's any like if it's any like bigger than that, I think you're Delulu. I get to say Delulu again. I've said Delulu like 8 times today. I don't know why, it's just on the tip of my tongue today. Are you Delulu? I'm doing one more quest, this quest, and then I'm calling it a day, guys. No, you're not. Why would you make that up? That's not fun. Fair enough. I am tired too. But I'm not sleeping. There's so much more to do in life. Oh, I do want to talk about one thing on stream. I'll talk about that after this quest. I'm gonna talk about the stomach thing. I think I should enlighten the people. No one's gonna care, but it would be good to just have said, I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant now. You remember that video? You don't know that video?
Yeah,
Pregnant.
Pregnant.
Pregnant. I'm pregnant. It's a beautiful video. You're a beautiful. You're an alright video, like 6 out of 10. Pregnant. It's only me. Yeah, I hope I get familiar. What the fuck? Imagine being like, I don't know your face. I'm your husband, for fuck's sake.
Well, sometimes I feel like you don't know mine.
Do not make this a race thing.
One time we were on a date, and I grabbed his hand like this, and obviously it's the same color as
I know how
his.
well you can see it in the light.
Yeah, the lighting is so we're both purple now, but I am darker skin than he is, and when we put our hands like this, he like noticed that. I was like, I forgot you're not funny.
See, listen, I'm not a racist. I'm also not someone who says, hey, I'm colorblind. Wait, no, I am
Yeah,
someone who
you are
says,
someone
I
that
say
says
I am
that.
colorblind. And then people nowadays, that's kind of a thing you also can say for some reason. People don't realize when I say I'm colorblind, I actually mean I'm an idiot. I'm a moron. I actually don't understand color.
He is a moron.
not allowed to say that. Is this gonna pull two? If this pulls two, I'm gonna just the fuck out. Okay, that wasn't incredible. You saw that? You saw that? Can an idiot do that? Oh wow. Incredible. Alright. You go, Yeet. I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna tell my little story, and then I'll end the stream.
Okay, go.
You saw how I just told her to yeet? Take your lives back, man. Take back your life. Tell your women to get. It's a joke. It's a joke. I love you. Thanks, sweetheart. Get. I mean, hey, I love you. Thank you. No, I love you. She's out of the room. Oh, she's not. She's not. You got rid of her. It's not play the game. Alright, good fun to have her on. I didn't mind that one bit. Although, I wonder if that's one of those things where I get pissy as fuck. I watch a few streamers, and one of them, I'm not gonna call the name out, well, really fun streamer. And every time his partner comes on, there's like, I'm like, yeah, but I want to see you play this game, dude. I can't focus on the game if there's, like, that's impossible for me. That's not me being sexist, that's me being like, you know, a content connoisseur. I want to see the game, I want to see the gameplay. I don't want to see your partner walk in and out. So maybe that whole hour of my wife sitting next to me was that same experience for you? If so, eat shit, it's my wife. Alright, we're almost done here. This is a little bit of a shorter stream, an hour and a half. I apologize, guys. I'm not feeling too well. Wednesday we're gonna do that.
What would you ask?
Which is gonna be fun.
Farewell.
And then that
Trust
one we will take. This is an up and down quest, and then we get an intellect buff, if I'm not mistaken. We get arcane intellect. So we're gonna immediately like beast the fuck out.
Speak quickly.
Is it this one?
Beware.
It isn't this one?
Your enemy is abound.
I thought, oh, maybe it might be
What is
Amber Mill.
it?
Which gives you that
Remember,
one. Alright. Good shit, good shit, good shit, good shit. Alright, everyone. Let me tell you a story. Now, I want to talk about this. A little short on stream. For the people who are you, who care. Alright. Some of you might know that my health hasn't always been the best. And that's alright. I've had a lot of stomach issues for a long time. I'm talking about like a long time. And just pain, feeling bloated. And this isn't a disgusting like IBS story or whatever like that. But I went to the doctors like throughout my youth to figure out like what the fuck is wrong with this guy's stomach. And we never came somewhere. So I basically sat with this shit for a long time, feeling annoyed, you know? Like the way I explain it is like apparently like Karl Marx, his left nut like itched his entire life. Like he had chronic ball itch that made him annoyed and like less energetic. And I basically had the same, but then with stomach pain and whatever. And it so happened that a week ago, almost exactly to the day, I got for the first time new medication. I'm very blessed. We went out, we got new research done. I got new medication. And it's been incredible. I've never felt this good in my life. And I've been sleeping like a normal person. I fall asleep within 10 minutes. It used to always be an hour, if not more. So I've been having incredible sleep. I've just been feeling amazing. I've been the most energetic I've ever been in my life. What's my point with all of this? To say, I guess I'm happy. And really, like, I thought about it a lot. Like, people, go after your problems. Because I sat on that shit for so many years. And nothing happened. And then we went out. We tried a lot of shit. Nothing worked. I gave up on all of the shit that we tried. After like months of doing it at a time. So, really, go take care of your health. And I know some people might say, healthcare, whatever. I know that I'm privileged to get medicine, new medicine when it arrives. But still, take care of yourself. Write down if you don't feel well. Write down what you don't feel, like what doesn't feel good. Make sure you know your body. And I don't mean that in a weird way. But, like, check yourself out, you know? That sounds weird as well. You know what I mean? Like, make sure you know your body and you know what you're feeling, where you're feeling it. Because one day you might realize that, hey, shit, this has been going on for, I don't know, a lot of years. And it might be too late, it might not be too late. But you're not doing anything about it. And at the end of the day, the only thing you can do is do something about it. Take better care of yourself. Eat better food. Drink water. Don't drink energy drinks like I do. Don't smoke. But still. Anyways, so this is me bloating that I feel... bloating. Not bloating, guys. Me gloating. That I am feeling incredible. And it's been such a huge fucking relief to my life. And I really mean that. Like, it's really weird. It's basically like feeling like a normal person again for the first time in many, many years. So take care of yourself, people. I really mean that. That's all. That's the stream. Thanks everyone for watching. Consider giving a like if you're on YouTube. Consider following if you're on Twitch. We'll be back with Warcraft probably on Friday. We'll do some more hardcore, easy stuff. It's gonna be a longer stream. I promise one of these days we're gonna do like an 8-hour stream again. If you're over on TikTok, I have no fucking clue what those guys do. So just do something. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your weekend. If you're Levi, you meow. Meow in chat if you feel like that's the thing you need to do. In any case, I appreciate y'all, and I'll catch you in the next one. Yo! That's kind of... I always feel weird about doing that thing, because it's kind of like in my heart goes out to you kind of motion. I don't want it to be that. To me, it's like more of like a salute kind of thing, right? So I want to have that clear on this stream already, that like in 10 years from now, when like the people are going to say like, oh, he did that one German like motion. I'm not doing that. I want that to be very clear. I'm doing a salute. So thank you guys. Yo!